Welcome to Updates Area YouTube channel. My friends, it has been confirmed inflation is finally showing down and low-income households are beginning to see financial relief, but the inflation rate remains higher than pre-crisis levels. And we may see President Biden take executive action very soon to pass new legislation as Republicans take control of the House of Representatives. My friend, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Last year was dominated by headlines about crushing inflation, supersized interest rate hikes and mounting recession fears, and yet now that 2022 is over, there are clear bright spots in the economy that offer hope that 2023 will not be the year the next recession begins. Hiring remains surprisingly resilient. The economy added a report of 263k jobs in November, and the unemployment rate is just 3.7%, debits down dramatically from nearly 15% in the spring of 2020. That is just a touch above the half-century low that was tied early this year. Although major tech and media companies including Amazon and Twitter have laid off thousands of workers, initial jobless claims remain low, and new numbers published last week show that first-time applications for unemployment benefits edged 225k. That is still low historically and almost exactly where jobless claims were 1 year ago. Long before recession fears emerged, economist Mark Sandy told CNN News that this is one reason to be optimistic. The economy could skirt a recession without mass layoff. It's unlikely consumers will stop spending and economy suffer a downturn. The cost of living is still way too high, but the rate of inflation appears to have peaked. Consumer prices soared by 7.1% year over year. November at almost any other point in the past 40 years that would be alarmingly high. But this marked the fifth straight month of improvement and a significant cool down from 9.1% in June. It's also the lowest annual inflation rate in nearly 1 year after spiking above $5 a gallon for the first time ever in June 2022. Gas prices have also plunged. The national average for regular unleaded gasoline recently dropped to $3.10 a gallon, which is an 18-month low. It has crept higher in recent days to about 3.22 cents a gallon. Gas prices are expected to climb again this spring and summer, but for now at least experts are not forecasting a return to $5 a gallon. For much of the past year, wages have been hot, but inflation has been hotter. That means adjusted for inflation, paychecks have been shrinking. The federal's war on inflation is a reason the risk of a recession is significant. The central bank is effectively slamming the brakes on the economy. The spike in borrowing costs has already set off a deep slump in the housing market, which is the most interest rate sensitive part of the economy. The fear is that the Federal eventually overdo it, raising rates so high and keeping them there so long that it causes a recession. But Fed officials have signaled they could be ready to pass their inflation fighting campaign late in the winter or early in the spring. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has made it very clear that the Fed is not anymore near ready to hit the gas on the economy by cutting rates, but just removing its foot from the brake would be positive. What are your thoughts about the Fed raising interest rates? Please let me know in your thoughts in the comment section. South Carolina taxpayers are set to receive a direct tax rebate worth up to $800 very soon. All taxpayers who filed their 2021 tax forms before the October 17th deadline are eligible and should receive their payments over the next few days. The South Carolina Department of Revenue confirmed that the married couples who filed jointly will only receive one rebate. The state's legislature district around $1 billion a year to a rebate fund for taxpayers. The state's law read from the contingency reserve fund. There is an appropriate $1 billion to the taxpayer rebate fund, which is created in the state treasury. So that was the today's update, and I hope you liked the video. Please leave a like and also hit the subscribe button. I will see you next one. Bye bye.